every human being, a truth carved into these forgotten stones that have weathered the storms of centuries and
The three men in the Bible who never died. Death is the one thing every person born into this world must eventually face. Kings have died, prophets have died, warriors have died, entire civilizations have risen and fallen into the dust of history. Yet hidden within the pages of Scripture are three extraordinary men whose stories have fascinated believers for thousands of years. Three men who never experienced death in the ordinary way. No funeral, no burial, no grave, they simply vanished from the earth. Who were they, and what made them so special that they escaped the fate of every other human being? The first man takes us back to the earliest days of human history. His name was Enoch. Long before Noah built the ark, humanity was becoming increasingly corrupt. Violence filled the earth, people turned away from God and followed their own desires. But in the middle of that darkness lived a man who walked a different path. The Bible describes Enoch with a simple but powerful statement: Enoch walked with God. Day after day, year after year, Enoch remained faithful to the Lord. While others chased power and wickedness, Enoch pursued righteousness. His relationship with God was so unique that something incredible happened. Genesis tells us, Enoch walked faithfully with God, then he was no more, because God took him. One day Enoch was among the people, the next day he was gone. No death, no grave, no funeral, God simply took him into his presence. The New Testament confirms this mystery. Hebrews chapter 11 says that Enoch was taken so that he would not experience death. Imagine the wonder of those who knew him. One moment he was walking on earth, the next moment he was walking with God in heaven. But Enoch was not the only man who escaped death. Many centuries later, another servant of God would experience an even more dramatic departure. His name was Elijah. Elijah was one of the greatest prophets in Israel's history. He confronted wicked kings. He challenged false prophets. He performed miracles through the power of God. And he boldly proclaimed God's truth to a nation drifting into darkness. As Elijah's earthly ministry drew to a close, he traveled with his faithful disciple Elisha. Several times Elijah told Elisha to remain behind, but Elisha refused. He knew something extraordinary was about to happen. Then suddenly, the heavens opened. A chariot of fire appeared. Horses of fire surrounded them. A mighty whirlwind descended from heaven. The power of God filled the atmosphere. As Elisha watched in amazement, Elijah was lifted from the earth. Higher and higher he rose. The fiery chariot carried him toward heaven. And before Elisha's eyes, Elijah disappeared into the presence of God. No grave was ever prepared. No funeral was held. No tomb marked his passing. Elijah became one of the